Bruce Gary Abrams. A man with a vision. A man with determination. A man, well, we all know Gary.
You might know that when I was the Executive Director of the Bar Association a long time ago, I tried to lure Gary from Wisconsin to come to Colorado, but I was unsuccessful. Apparently he was so attached to that brats and beer that he couldn't come here. But once I convinced him that he could drink wine with brats in Colorado, then he came out here. You may know that Gary is pretty much of a very committed sailor. And I personally have sailed with Gary down in the Caribbean, and I can tell you he shares some very important traits with some captains from literature and movies. The first one was really Captain Queeg from the King Mutiny. And the word I can think of connected with Gary and being a captain is unhinged. There were some times when Gary was simply unhinged when he was captain.
Captain, we've steamed over our own tow line.
Who said we steamed over the tow line? Who said that?
We've cut the target adrift.
We did nothing of the kind. Something must have been wrong with the cable.
The second example is Captain Bligh from Mutiny on the Bounty. And as you know, Captain Bligh was a stickler for rules. And Gary is also a stickler for rules. Remember, it was the right way, the wrong way, and then Gary's way. And that's the way it usually came out in the CLE organization.
What does it mean, sir, flogging through the fleet?
Sentence of court-martial, 24 lashes at each ship of the fleet.
Well, what was the man's crime, sir?
Struck his captain.
But that's over 300 lashes. I don't understand why...
Can you understand this, Mr. Byam? Discipline's the thing. A seaman's a seaman, a captain's a captain, and a midshipman, Sir Joseph or no Sir Joseph, is the lowest form of animal life in the British Navy.
The third one is Captain Ahab from Moby Dick. Now, obsession is the right word for what Captain Ahab went through.
Why are you wearing that long face? Are you not game for Moby Dick?
Captain Ahab, I am game for any kind of death if it comes in the way of the business we follow. That they know. But I came here to hunt whales, not my commander's vengeance. How many barrels of sperm oil will thy vengeance yield? What will it fetch on the New Bedford market?
Money is not the measure, man. It will fetch me a great premium. Here.
But I also think it's also the obsession that Gary had when he wanted to create and run a first-class CLE operation. And that's exactly what he did. And he did it in two ways. Number one, he surrounded himself with an excellent and committed staff who were loyal to him and loyal to the mission of CLE to deliver a wonderful product to the Bar Association of Colorado. And he also, secondly, he treated the volunteers as valuable and committed and loyal royalty. He always used the phrase, he's going to fluff up the volunteers. But that was done in a genuine way to come out with a wonderful product. Gary, you've created a first-class operation. You've well earned a time to take a little bit of time off. And so thank you very much for your service.
So, working with Gary, you come to realize that sometimes Gary is not very patient, but he is very focused and ready to go and doesn't like waiting for people. After the real estate symposium, we were playing golf at Keystone one time, and he had had enough of this group in front of us and pulled up and let them have it for going slow. They weren't attorneys, of course. And then stomped on the gas pedal. These are gas golf carts. And stomped on the pedal. Suddenly, we were airborne. We were on elevated tees, and he hit the first tee, and we flew and hit the second tee, and we flew again, but he tried to turn it. So then we were flying sideways in the air, all the while cracking up. And we landed on two wheels, up on two wheels, and I had to reach across and grab him and then grab the handle on the other side of the cart to rebalance it and come back down. He saw nothing wrong with any of that. We at least got out ahead of him. That's Gary's patience.
Another turning point, a fork stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life.